Hey everybody, my name is Jay Smith. I'm the executive chef at Copper Door, and I just want to thank you for picking up one of our pizza to go kits. I'm going to take a couple of minutes now to show you how we do it. Have a little bit of flour on your workspace and a little bit of flour on your dough. It's going to keep it from sticking. And you just kind of want to gently, with a rolling pin, pick it up, flip it over, give it a nice gentle roll to start the circle that you want to get. And if it starts to stick a little bit, you can always sprinkle just a little bit more flour onto it. Won't hurt it. Once you get a nice circle started, you can kind of pick it up and you can sort of stretch it out with your hands a little bit. I like to run my hands over the edge because that kind of uses gravity. About 12-inch or so circle on the dough. You can set it down, and you're going to take a little bit of semolina if you have some at your house, or even a little cornmeal if you have it at your house. And you're probably going to use sheet tray if you have it, or if you have a pizza pan. You want to start with your sauce. And the key to the sauce is you don't want to put it on too thick, because the more sauce on that, it keeps the dough a little soggy, prevents it from getting maybe as crispy as you like. Diced mozzarella mixture, same thing, right out to the edges. I actually start around the edges just to make sure I got them covered. And then a little more into the center. And again, just like the sauce, you don't want to go too heavy, where it ends up making the pizza too heavy and it gets a little soggy when you cook it. You have some nice sliced tomatoes. We're just going to lay right around again. And you're going to take your diced mozzarella and just kind of place that around. And at this point, just like any other food that you're cooking, you want to season it. We use a salt, pepper, and garlic blend. You're just going to sprinkle a little bit of that onto it. And then we're going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there. Again, all the way to the edges. Also adds another layer of salt and deliciousness. We're going to add just a little bit of fresh basil right now, right on it. This is a margarita style pizza, our most popular here at the Copper Door. Also add a little bit of oregano. Oregano just makes pizza taste awesome. At this point, you're going to slide your pizza into your oven. It should be at least 425 degrees, 450 degrees. The hotter, the crispier and crunchier it's going to get. We're going to slide ours into the oven. Let it cook in the oven at 425 or 450 in your oven. You probably want to check it after about 8 or 9 minutes, and I'll show you the things to look for in a couple of minutes when our pizza gets a little closer to being done. So this pizza isn't quite done yet, but as you can see, the cheese is starting to melt nicely. You're getting a little bit of raise and some nice air bubbles around the outside. The crust is starting to get a little bit golden on the bottom. So we're just going to slide it back in the oven for just about 1 more minute. Now you see the cheese is nice and bubbly. It's starting to bubble a little bit. It's nice and golden brown on the top. If you look at the bottom, you got a nice even, like, kind of golden to darkish brown. It'll keep it nice and crunchy that way. Carefully remove it from your pizza stone or your sheet tray onto a cutting board, like so. And we're just going to cut this up. We're going to cut it in half, and then half again, so you get 8 nice slices. And then you can finish it off with a little bit more of your nice fresh basil. A little bit of salt and pepper. And then what we do here is with the olive oil, we just take the olive oil and we drizzle it around the outside of the crust for that little shine and delicious added flavor. And yeah, margarita pizza, Copper Door style.